In previous lecture, we have seen that how to get the median for the raw data, right? And when n is even, then how one can get the median for the data, and when it is odd, then how one can get the odd for the data. So we can do the few examples based on that. So let's start with few examples. Just searching for a few examples. Let's check down. Let's check down. Since we have already done one problem, like how this is a shortcut method, let's check down this data. For example, so we did this is the example number 13. Let's take example number 14. The monthly consumption of electricity bill, or I can say in units of a certain family in a given year as given year is as below. So we take down the numbers: 230, 227, 335, 270, 260, 252, 236, 228, 229, 235, 320, and 310. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. Compute compute median of consumption of electricity. Take down solution. So the steps is like we already did in the median case. So in the median, what the median does, medians divide the data into two equal parts, right, as according to the concepts of the median, right? And with having the equal number of observation above and equal number of observation below it. But to get the median, the procedure is that we need to put the data in always in order. Okay, so what you have to do, keep this all the data in order. So you have to write in ascending order. So what could be the minimum number? Just search out the any minimum number. I think the minimum number is 227. So in order, data in order. So we have 227. Then I think next is 228. Then 229, 230. Right? This is done. This is done. Done. So I'll just cancelling that, so that like, then we have 230 is done. Then I think 235. Then 236. Then I think 252. Then 260, 270. Then 3,
10,
yeah, 310, 320,
320, 330.
and finally 335. Correct? So you can count how many observations are there. 12 if it is coming. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 is, since you are getting n is equal to 12, right? So I will just write down this observations below it in order only below it. Okay. Now you know when n is 12, that means n is even number, right? N is even number. So when we have an even number, what could be the median? Median is equal to n by 2, n by 2 plus 1. Sorry, whole thing by 2. So n is 12, so we will get sixth observation, but in the data set. This is in data set, right? So you have to search in the data set. This is in order data. We have to find out this in order data. So this is sixth observation. So sixth observations plus seventh observations upon 2 in order data. So what is six observations? 246,
आधार कार्ड का वो भेजेगा आधार कार्ड
236
भेजा
plus
है क्या भेजा है
252 upon 2. So just add up this and divide by 2, you will be get the median. So tell me, just tell me the median. What could be median? Just divide and see how much.
244.
240. Okay. So 244 units. So 244 median will be your electricity consumption, right? So one can write the conclusion. What is the conclusion? Median of consumption of electricity bill is 244. And this is the long cut method, right? But if you see the shortcut method, it's divide the data into equal parts. So if I have 12 observations. So if I leave 5 from here, can you see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 from here and 5 from here. So I will get these two observations. I will get these two observations. So if you add up these two, I will get directly the median, which is 244. Okay. So one can go with the shortcut method, like assuming this data. Okay. Therefore, the median of consumption of electricity bill is 244. Median of consumption to 44 units. Now what I'll do, now we consider the same data. We consider same data. Example number 15. Assuming example number 14 and just omitting the last data. Okay. So now I am just omitting this last data, which is 235. Okay. Example number 14, omit 235 and find median. Can you find it? Just find that fast. Find median. So you have to just remove that 235, okay, and take the whole observations once again. Take whole observation once again. So if you just take whole observation once again, omitting that last, like 235 last one. So what you will get it here? Just check what you get it. So if you just look directly, so we have to leave 5 observation from here, 5 from above, 5 from below. So 5 from below, if you just leave 5 from below, means you have to partition the data. So this is the five observations. Similarly, from here 5 observations. So this middle value become your median. This below, this is your median. This is using logical, okay. But we have to express it in the form of definitions. So median is equal to, since n is 11, n is 11, therefore it is odd, and if it is odd then we have median ka formula n plus 1 by 2 observations. In the order data, so 11 by 2 12, but that means 6 observations in the order data. So 6 observation means 236 units. Is that clear to all? Is that clear to all? Everybody understood or not? Yes, any question? Any question? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Any question, anyone?
सर 335 को क्यों निकाला?
Hmm?
335 को क्यों निकाला? वहाँ पे 235 लिखा था ना?
Sorry, 335. This is 335. While saying I told last observation, but I written 235. It is last observation. Any other question? Now let's write down. So this is the case 1 where we have a median for the raw data. Now we'll consider median for group data. Second case, median for ungrouped frequency distribution. Take down this data. So what is the steps for solving this problem? What you have to do? It's very simple. Step 1 is what you have to do. In step 1, you need to find less than types here. Find less than type here. CF you know, right? Which is cumulative frequency for the given ungrouped frequency distribution. Okay. Step number 2, what you have to do? Find the total of the frequency. Total of the frequencies, which is n is equal to summation of f. Step number 3, again same concept. What is step number 3? If n is odd, see, if n is odd, then find value of n plus 1 by 2, and the median is that value of the variable at which less than type CF frequency is equal to or exceeds n plus 1 by 2 for the first time. Similarly, I can say this is 1. Similarly, in second case, if your n is even, then find values of the